Good evening, everyone. You have learned that a linear equation can be represented using a tile pattern. Now we're going to learn that a linear equation can be represented in a table. So I have this table and I have the equation y equals 2x plus 5. I'll fill in the starting value first. You have learned from the tile patterns that the starting value is in figure 0. And we had to add that number to find the total number of tiles. So I will look at my equation to find what was added. So I have y equals 2 times x plus 5. So what was added was 5. So this must be my starting value. So I'm going to fill in the table. When x is 0, figure 0, the starting value is 5. There were 5 tiles in the figure 0. So next, I can fill in the table by increasing my values in y by the growth value. Now, the only other number in the equation is 2, so this must be the growth value. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 5 plus 2, and I will get 7. So this means that there are 7 tiles in figure 1. So to continue filling in the table, all we have to do is keep adding 2. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. And 11 plus 2 is 13. It is that easy. So now I know that it is growing by 2 and started out at 5. I can always find the starting value in a table by finding x equals 0. So I go to my table. When x equals 0, I will look below it to the number for y and find my starting value. I can always find the growth value by seeing how much the numbers in y increase. And in this case, and as you know, the numbers will increase by 2, so that is my growth value. For the equation in the form of y equals mx plus b, I can always find the growth value by finding m. So my growth value is 2. And the starting value by finding b. My starting value is 5. So if I had the equation y equals 7x plus 4, my growth value is 7, and my starting value is 4. If you had trouble with 2-3, you can use what you've learned in the video so far and redo 2-3 in your assignment. Now, for the second part. Suppose I told you that a tile pattern had 8 tiles in figure 0, 8 tiles in figure 0, and adds 3 tiles in each new figure. So I'm going to write adds 3 tiles. I can write an equation of the line to represent the growth pattern. Remember, the form of the equation is y equals mx plus b. M is the growth value. And b is the starting value. So to write the equation, 8 tiles in figure 0, and we should know by now that figure 0 is our starting figure. So I can write my equation, y equals 8, because y equals, the growth value is 3, because we added 3 tiles. So I can write y equals 3x, because that's the growth value. And we had to start out with our, and figure 0 with 8. So our starting value is 8. So we can write the equation. If we know what the starting value is and we know how it's growing, we can always write the equation. Now for your entrance ticket. We're going to start out with the table. I want you to write the table. Here's the table. Now, I'm going to fill in this table. You don't have to do that part. Okay, now, when given the table, where do you look to find the growth value and the starting value? So that's what you have to do. Write down, where do you look to find the growth value and the starting value? Then write the equation. The equation should be in the form y equals mx plus b. It has to be in that form. Use your notes in this video to help you do the entrance ticket. Pause the video where I tell you where to find the starting value, and then pause it again where I tell you to find the growth value so you can fill out your entrance ticket. See you tomorrow. Bye.